Welcome creatives. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to make this simple breezy head net. It's super easy, it's beginner friendly, and top of all, it's perfect for protecting your hair. Let's get right into it. To make this head net, here are the materials you need. You need this elastic band, preferable in color black, just around. You need this yarn. This is an acrylic fiber, a pair of scissors. I'm using a 3 mm hook size. I'm using a measuring tape, and it's optional. A yarn needle. That's it. And here is the sample of the hairnet we'll be making today. It can be custom made to your preferences. You can just play around with different colors and use different yarns. And this is the part where the elastic band is being added. So let's begin. To begin this hairnet, we have two different options. The first option is for you to make a magic circle. So make a magic circle as though you are making a slip knot, but now with a bigger loop. Then you are going to chain a chain of 3. So 3 chain equates to 1 double crochet, remember. So for this pattern, you are making use of 2 double crochet, then chain of 2. So you're going to make another 1 double crochet, which is equating to 2 double crochet now. Then you're going to chain 2 to separate it, and then make 2 double crochet again, and a chain of 2 to separate it. That is the pattern for this. So how will you know how many chain to make? I'm going to explain. So while working on this, I realized that it was too dark and it wasn't showing clearly. So I opted for a change and decided to change the yarn color because it is not giving. It's not giving at all. So we are using this. So let's begin again. So since this hairnet can be custom made to your preferences and it's measurable, so you're going to be the one to determine how big or small you want it to be. For example, this gray color is a bit wider and is approximately 8 inches longer, while this wine color is approximately 9 inches longer but is a little bit smaller. So to begin this hairnet again, the second option is for you to make a chain. Remember, the first option is for you to make a magic circle. So I'm going to make a chain of 10. 10 is not a constant, it's just a determining factor of how I want my look to be. So you're going to be the one to determine how many chain you want to make and how wide you want your look to be. So once you make your desirable chain, you're going to insert your hook in the first stitch, and then you're going to close it up with a slip knot. And to begin, you're going to make a chain of 3, which is counting as 1 double crochet, and then you're going to make 1 more double crochet, making 2 double crochet. Make a chain of 2, then 2 double crochet. That's the rhythm of the pattern. 2 chain, 2 double crochet, 2 chain, 2 double crochet. And that's how wide the loop is. So the first row is going to be the determining factor of how big or small you want your hairnet to be. So for this adult size, for this sample, I'm making a cluster of 60. So you can make in between 30 to 60. Just make 2 double crochet and then chain 2, 2 double crochet and chain 2 until you make up to 60. So for it not to be difficult, while making it, keep on moving it. You keep on moving it because it had to fit in. So it's going to be, just take your time. Just take your time. See the way I'm moving it and continue making 2 double crochet, 2 chain until you get your desirable size. But for an adult size, it's preferable for you to make between 50 to 60. Just try as much as possible for it to fit in. So that's why a magic circle is kind of preferable, but this is easier. So once you are done, I'm done making a cluster of 60. This is what it looks like. Can you see it's all one put together and it fits in. So you're going to chain 2. Instead of slip stitching in the first one, no, you're going to insert your hook in the next chain 2 directly. You're not slip stitching anything. So you just continue like that. This pattern is a 1 row repeat. Just make sure that you are chaining 2 and inserting inside the stitch, which is the 2 chain. So you are inserting your stitch in between the 2 chain. So you are going to chain 2. Just keep on moving it. See the way I'm doing it. Just take your time. And the first row, second row is a little bit slow. This is going to determine how wide your hairnet is going to be. So you chain 2, then make 2 double crochet in the chain 2. You're going to repeat the process. You're going to continue like that. You're going to continue repeating the process. It's just a rhythm of one pattern. Once you get the hang of it, make sure you are chaining 2 in between and you are inserting your stitch, which is the double crochet stitch, inside the chain 2 space. So chain 2, insert your double crochet, which is 2 double crochet in the chain 2 space. You're going to continue repeating this until you are done. So this is basically what you are doing. So now we are up to 1 inch, and the length for my own desirable length, I want to make it up to 9 inches. So you are going to be the one to determine, because it's customizable. Sincerely, just continue repeating this. This is how it looks like. It hasn't formed yet, but don't get worried. Just continue repeating this. Continue repeating this. This is how it looks like after a few more rows. And all you have to do is to continue repeating this and just follow the flow of the rhythm. Chain 2 to double crochet. The beauty of this head net is that you don't even have to memorize so much. Once you understand this one row repeat, and you can create this entire piece, just chain 2 to double crochet. So just take your time and make sure you don't have to memorize so much. So after a few more rows, this is what it looked like. So since my desirable length is 9 inches, let's measure now. Now we have up to how many inches? Okay, this is 7, almost 7 inches approximately. So we are going to continue. We have 2 more inches to go and we are done. So we continue doing this. So now we have up to approximately 9 inches. Once you are done with your desirable length, the next thing for you to do is to pick up your elastic band. And now you're going to do a little bit calculation here. My elastic band is going to be the measurement of my head circumference, and my head circumference is 22 inches. So you measure the elastic band up to your head circumference, which is 22 inches. I'm going to deduct 3 from it. So since mine is 22 inches, I'm deducting 3 from it, making 19 inches in total. So my elastic band is 19 inches in length. And then once I'm done measuring that, I'm going to tie it together. I'm going to tie a knot. I'm going to double the knot just to secure it firmly. Yes, so since I've secured it firmly, can you see the sample? This is where the elastic is being added. To begin your elastic, just watch closely. Take your time. You are placing the elastic band inside the head net and behind your stitch. So now we are making use of an half double crochet stitch. Instead of you making use of a double crochet, you are making use of an half double crochet stitch. You are holding it together and then you are placing 2 half double crochet in the chain 2 space. 2 half double crochet in the chain 2 space, and you are inserting. Let me show you how it's been done for you to know where to insert your hook. So you are inserting your stitch, and you see in between that 2 double crochet, you are inserting just 1. Place it around your stitch. So inside the 2 chain space, you are inserting 2 half double crochet, and inside in between the 2 double crochet, you are inserting 1 half double crochet. This is how I get mine done. So you can just play around with it. The goal is for you to cover up the elastic band. So take your time, and while working with it, just to hide your elastic band, you're going to make sure you are moving it. You are moving it as you're working. You are moving it as you're working. So it's going to fit firmly. And when you are done, just make sure you close up the elastic band. That's the goal. And once you are done, just hide your tails. So you can either use your yarn needle to hide your tails or just a smaller hook. Just insert it in between the stitch to hide your tails. And that's basically it. So if you have any question, just ask me in the comment section. I'll be glad to answer. And if you enjoyed this, kindly subscribe and turn on your post notification so you don't miss the next video. So thank you for watching, guys. Can you see it's very beautiful? It's easy to style